morning, day 1:30. I'm in Hanover, New Hampshire, waiting for the food co-op to open. Hanover has this community center and they have some services for hikers. You can use the shower and they have laundry and you just pay a fee and then they have a room for hikers to hang out in. In the community center they have this map so you can put where you're from. It's really cool to see. Several of us got here at 9 o'clock, which is when they open, hoping for showers, and some people were going to do laundry. The shower was not available until 10:30, and there were 4 people in front of me in line, so I decided no shower. I used the sink and did the best that I could, and since I did laundry yesterday, I'm feeling pretty fresh and good and reorganized, and even though I have 4 days of food and 2 liters of water, my pack doesn't feel terrible right now. The room that the community center has for hikers to hang out in is just like a conference room. It has a bunch of outlets. So we're all in there charging our devices and reorganizing some things. So I just got myself cleaned up and reorganized and charged up, and now I am ready to hike into the mountains. Finally leaving the road and sort of getting into the woods, but not quite. We're off the road and the AT goes sort of behind these athletic fields for Dartmouth. Because there are no hostels for hikers in Hanover, and because I wasn't able to reach one of the local trail angels that puts hikers up for free, we stayed just at the edge of town back here to camp, and then we're close to town just to pop back in this morning and get ourselves all squared away. I considered taking a 0 day today, but I'm feeling pretty good. My tendon is not bothering me any extra than usual. So I'm hoping that with the lower miles I'm gonna have to do coming up, it's gonna be fine. Back into the woods. I'm going to Moose Mountain Shelter today, 10.4. I think it's over 3,000 feet of ascent. When there are all these roots and pine needles, it can actually be hard to tell where the trail goes. I got a late start today. I didn't arrive in the woods until 11:15. So I'm just hoping to make it to the shelter by 7 p.m. Welcome to New Hampshire. That looks straight up from here. New Hampshire, where they don't believe in switchbacks. Yep, this is pretty steep. This New Hampshire trail has me checking my Far Out app more just to make sure I'm going in the right direction. And yes, I am to climb up that. It's very steep. If I had just stepped over here, I would have seen that white blaze. I kind of couldn't believe it. I think eventually I'll get used to this, or just adjust to the fact that this is the way it is here. This is a spot called Velvet Rocks. It is a mountain peak, but with no view. There are a lot of rocks. I'm not sure there are any more up here than there have been all day so far. This root system is cool. You can see through it. This is cool. This is a marsh. It's really cool looking. Thank goodness for the boardwalk here. This is cool. The leaves remind me of, I don't know, peach tree or an apple tree, but these are really tiny. Does anybody know what these are? Back in Virginia, the bird sounds were pretty constant, and I just noticed that I am not sure I've heard any birds today. Oh, I just heard one. But it's so different from Virginia, where it really is all the time. And here, it's a quiet forest, except that one bird. It has taken me almost 4 hours to go 5.2 miles. And the shelter I have been planning to go to is another 5.2, 17 or 1800 feet of ascent left. So I'm not sure I'm going to make that because I didn't leave until after 11. The shelter doesn't actually have any water. So in order to have water for tonight and tomorrow morning, I would have to carry all 4 liters 2.5 miles to the shelter and then hope I had enough for tomorrow when there are terrible water sources that seem really unreliable. Like, I'm not sure there's actually water there. So, might tent at the next water source just so it's easier to make it tomorrow to whatever the next water source is. I just walked through overgrown meadow for almost a quarter of a mile, and I think that far peak is Mount Ascutney. I fell down, so I thought I'd take a video of me on the ground. I think I maybe could have stayed standing, but I was rolling my ankle a little bit, so I just folded to the ground. I feel fine though. I just realized that I passed my personal 900 mile mark. I'm actually at 901 point something now. It's harder to keep track, but I skipped 862.2 miles. So I just have to look at the mileage on Far Out and subtract that much. Yay me, over 900 miles. This is Mink Brook, and I just got 3 liters of water here, and I cooked my dinner, and I talked for a long time with another hiker named Rod Stewart. And I am packed up, except I'm going to clean my pot before I go. And then I'm headed up to the shelter. It's 2.4 miles and it is almost 6 o'clock. So that's a bummer because it's about 1,200 feet of ascent and some of it is very steep. But I will be able to be there before dark. So there's smoke in the air, and so no view. And this is Moose Mountain, the South Peak. And now we get to go downhill. Yay! Yay! The sun is really orange, and I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the smoke in the air. It's not actually sunset yet.